Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's plenty of content to catch up on. And if you are returning, well, friends, I tell you all the time, you already know it. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on our channel, friends. If you like my content, if the readings resonate, make sure to give them a little thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, for anyone that is interested, I almost forget this part all the time, but for anyone that is interested, please note the only way to book a private reading with me is by visiting the link that's up on your screen, shadowplaycollective.com. This is where you can check out my readings and the other services that I offer, as well as ritual candles that I make. I always have to tell you guys that's the only way to book because, as you know, it's like scammer central out there. So don't get got, friends. Um, so yeah, let's get into today's reading. We know why we're here today. Today we're going to be looking into your next hookup. The next time you get a little, a hot and spicy little situation, what can we know about it? Let's check into it. Let's see what the encounter is going to be like. We'll get indicators as to who this person may be. Anything else you need to know, we'll just dive right in. And yeah, I have to remind you guys all the time. Someone complained that I say this disclaimer before every reading, before every group. And that's because literally I have to remind you guys this is a collective reading on YouTube. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. If something confuses you or sounds completely off, it's probably not your story. So don't let it get to you. Simply click off of the video, check another group, or just visit us again another time. All right, we have three groups to choose from. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. When you are ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we're going to be looking into your next hot and spicy hookup. What can you expect? What do you need to know? Let's see who this person is. I don't know. We're going to dig in and see what kind of information we can get for you today, friends. Please keep in mind, this is a collective reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. If something confuses you or doesn't sound like something you would do, then by all means, friends, you don't have to claim it. All right, so let's begin. Why am I all, I can't even talk. I was going to say, why am I all excited? Why am I all excited to get into this as I knock over everything? Yeah, we haven't covered this topic, so let's get to it. Let's see what comes through today. All right, thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. My group number ones, please, what can you tell us about their next hookup? Their next sexual encounter. I can't take myself serious, guys. I'm already apologizing. Let's see what comes through. I'm already, it's an indicator when I start to get hot. I'm already getting hot. All right, what can you tell us, please? What can you tell us about my group number one's next hookup? What can you tell us? What's it going to be like? What do they need to know? What can you tell us about this person? My group number ones. All right, we have the Three of Cups and we have the Knight. So it'll be at nighttime. You guys may go out with this person. For those of you that like your cocktails, maybe you guys are out somewhere with this person. I definitely feel like it's a celebration or party time. Even if it's not like a specific celebration, it feels like we're having a good time. I don't want it to end yet. I do feel some of you have been definitely drinking or some type of something, because it feels like, no, I'm not ready yet. We have the Eight of Torches, which is the Eight of Wands. This tells me there's a lot of communication. You're feeling mutually. We are not ready to end this night. And this person's going to be like, hey, I have an idea. What is their idea? I know a place we can go. Okay, so this person might invite you over to their place, or somewhere that's quieter if it's not like their place. I mean, eventually I think you are going to get to someone's place. We have the Hermit. Oh yeah, they want to get you alone. Okay, so after you guys are hanging out, so there might even be other people there. We're talking friends, we're talking, busy bar, whatever it is. You guys might be dancing, having a good time if that's what you're into. Um, like I said, it feels like there's quick conversation. You guys are on the same page, and this person's goal is to get you alone. They want to create distance between you and everyone else that's there, and they're going to take initiative to do that. Like this person might like call the Uber already, like, or they might be the like, I feel like they're offering to do stuff. They're taking control. Not like controlling, but you know, what is Three of Cups? Oh yeah, all night. It's very obvious. It's very obvious. You're talking to this person, you guys are close, leaning in, like it's very obvious. Why the Eight of Torches? So it's interesting because before you walk into this situation, you guys were feeling some type of way. Maybe you guys were like, I don't really feel like going out tonight. Or I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of I don't knows, and that quickly goes away. If you guys were having a hard day or if something was going on, it's like this totally turned it around. This is also the feeling of if you were like, I don't want this night to end. I want to keep hanging out. I'm not done talking to this person. There's also a recognition that they feel the same way. Oh, yeah, it's very obvious. You got this person smiling and vice versa. By the Three of Torches. So they're not telling you they want to get you alone, but the suggestions that they're going to make, they're like, I need to get you alone because they feel like there's too many other people around and they want to have you all to themselves with this Empress. This person's going to want to like take care of you. Here's the funny, well, it's not funny. It's not funny, but it's interesting. It's cute. There we go. It's cute. Um, Someone here might cry, but I don't get that it's like I don't get it's like a I'm sad, I'm depressed cry. I get that it's like, let's say you are a little tipsy and you have a cat that you love and you start talking about your cat and then you like kind of cry. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's something like that for some of you, where it seems like it's something that kind of pulls at your heartstrings. Now, besides that, I do want to tell you guys this person wants to get you alone because here's the thing, we haven't looked into the sexual energy yet, but this person wants to get to know you. This person feels like they're a friend or they just want to get to know you better. There's also the energy here where there's secret vulnerability that happens. This encounter feels like it's very hidden or kept away from others or from the light, from the spotlight maybe. I don't know. I don't know if the people around you, I mean, I'm sure that they assume like, hey, did you go home with so and so, or what did you guys end up doing? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's assumptions, if there's other people involved, um, meaning hanging out with you guys. But it feels like there is vulnerability here that happens behind closed doors that you weren't expecting. Now, who knows? Maybe this person's going to cry. I feel like someone's letting emotion out, not in a way that brings discomfort to the situation or dampers the moment or anything like that. It just feels like we're being vulnerable here. And it feels very mutual. I'm focused on these two figures holding hands, sitting across from each other. This might even be after you guys hook up. There's a moment of tenderness or vulnerability. I do want to tell you guys, I feel like there's a lot of there's a lot of wetness on you. Um, yeah, for it almost it's like raining. For some of you, it might be like um, I mean, I don't know. For some of you, it might be that you're like going down on this person, and then pull away at the last moment, something like that. We'll leave that there. I feel like there's a lot flowing on you, flowing onto you, but you're not mad at it, is what I'm going to say. Now, of course, if you're into that, if you're not, then, disregard that. This person, they definitely, it's like they want to get you alone. They want to take you somewhere and they're not really telling you. They're keeping it. It could even be like a surprise if they're like, oh, I know where we can go. And you're like, where are you taking me? And they're like, you'll see. And then it's like they already know. There's an emphasis on wanting to get to know you. Look at this. You guys have the Two of Cups. So this isn't just, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like this is a basic ass hookup. I don't feel like it's a, I mean, it could be a one nighter, but this person feels like they have way too much interest and way too much connection with you. Look how you have all these cards of holding hands. You got these two coming up. And then we have the universe. I feel like you guys are going to talk about a lot of things. I feel like you view this person as being very expansive or vice versa. I feel like you guys do give each other an experience that is not, I'm not going to say like, I know it is strong, but I'm not going to say it's not like you're overtaken by passion. It doesn't feel like it's a drunk, like make out, let's do this. That's all we can think of. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to have those moments, but it just feels like there's a lot more here. And maybe it's like your universe is expanding. Um, I also feel like you feel taken care of or nurtured by this person in some way. And I feel like you feel that from the beginning when they kind of whisk you away, if that's what we're calling it, or just kind of take the reins and they're like, hey, let's do this, we're going to go do this, and you're like, okay. um yeah, it feels like you're, after this experience, you're going to view this person differently. Wow, bitches, I cannot with myself. The Lovers. Yeah, you got a connection with this person. This does not feel like it's just your normal F-boy energy. This feels different. Now, I can't tell. Here's the thing. I don't know if it's a brand new person. I can't tell if you've already hooked up with this person or if you haven't, but what I will say is that even if you have or you haven't in the past, by the time you get to this, it's gonna feel right. It's like you guys both know that this is where this is going, or it's like where you're hoping it to go. But it's more than just physical. There's a soul connection. All right. Interesting. I'm into it, group number ones. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else can you tell us, please? What else can you tell us about this encounter? What can my group number ones expect? What's this? We're calling it the encounter. What can my group number ones expect of this encounter, please? What can my group number ones expect this encounter with this person? What can my group number ones expect? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Interesting, because it feels like one of you, maybe you're feeling a little shy by the time you guys actually get to the physical part, because you guys have been talking a lot. But it feels like something becomes very clear very quickly. You're also, it's interesting, I feel like you're either at first kind of shy, or like you're like, is this really gonna happen? Is this really going on? And look, like you guys are both, this person was coming up as King of Pentacles, and now you're Queen of Pentacles. It feels like you guys are on the same page. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. Okay, so you are very in tune with how this person likes to be touched. So I'm not going to lie, I do feel like you guys have been drinking. So that kind of adds a little bit of an element of, I don't know if it's clumsiness for some of you, but like I said, it's almost like maybe it's shy girl, shy boy at the beginning, but it feels like you know just what to do to this person. Like you touch, they're receptive. You give, you can tell that they like it. It feels very mutual. I will say, I feel you're the one, you're doing a lot of, okay, so you guys might be doing the touching with this person. Maybe you're focusing on them first. or that's how it kind of starts. Why the Seven of Swords? This person makes you feel comfortable, like kind of quickly is what I feel like. There's like, it's like maybe you had fantasized about this or you thought about this, and it's like the reality feels like it's better. And your concerns that you had about what this would be like, they're not there. It's not like that. Wow. Oh my God, look at that. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You guys, what are you doing? Role playing mom and dad over here? Like house? Are you guys playing house? Because it's what it feels like. You know what this is that it feels very normal, or it feels like it feels very familiar. And I also wouldn't be surprised if like whoever's house or place you're at and it doesn't belong to the other, like the other feels comfortable getting up and going to the kitchen and like doing the things. It's like it doesn't feel weird. It feels like we're comfortable. It feels like we fit together. Why the Six of Pentacles? So you guys are pretty receptive to each other is what I'm getting. This person, okay, so this person, they want to learn what you like. They want to get to know you in that way. I feel like you're a little more intuitive with what they like. And then of course, especially if you're a woman, it's like maybe it's more like a freaking Rubik's Cube to figure out sometimes with some partners, right? But it feels like they're eager to learn like what you're into. Also like getting to know you, getting that keeps coming up. Why the Nine of Swords? Someone's nervous here. Why? um it's interesting because there's a little bit of nerves that come up when it comes to, does this person, are they into it? Maybe that's this person, because I feel like you're a little, like I said, maybe you're a little more natural, and this person is like got some learning to do. And maybe that's why they're a little bit nervous, because it almost feels like they're trying to do sweet gestures, especially if this is a person that you've never been with before. They might be getting to know like maybe something that they used to, I don't know, that they thought was a move, that's not the move with you. So I feel like you guys are coming up as a pair in different areas. We have the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. I feel like you guys are greatly enjoying this. It doesn't feel super fiery and passionate. It feels more grounded. And like I said, there's a sense of comfort and emotion behind it. Like this is the feeling of like two people like falling in love. So cheesy, but it's true. I love it. I love it when it's good cheesy. Look at you guys keep coming up as the Two of Cups. Then we have the Sun card. Um, well, wow, okay. You guys knocked my little socks off with that reading. All right, I am gonna pull a couple of cards from this other deck that I am not sure I can show, because this is like the sexual magic deck, but let's get a few more messages for you guys as to your next little sexy time encounter, and what you can expect and what you need to know. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else, please? Messages for my group number ones. You guys keep coming up as the Moon. I don't think, and the Two of Cups. You guys might keep this. So you guys might keep this situation to yourselves. Like you guys may not tell anyone what happened. And here's the thing, I feel like you guys are going to hook up and you're going to be like laying around. Like I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are still like having a drink, still talking. There's a lot of intimacy that happens with this encounter. There's a lot of making out. There's a lot of laying in bed after. You guys could even, depending on what time it is, like order food. This person, if you guys are a woman, they might be into your chest. Someone's into someone's chest. I'm seeing a lot of laying around and a lot of talking. Someone might have a Pisces or a Cancer placement. Um, Feels very deeply emotional. Okay, group number one. Anyway, that's what I have for you guys today. You guys will have to let me know if you like this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we're going to be looking into your next sexy time hookup. What can you expect and what can we learn about this person or this situation? We're leaving it pretty open as always. We're just going to see what messages come through. Just a reminder, it's a collective reading. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Yeah, if something sounds totally confusing or it doesn't sound like something you would do or something you would like, then that part of the message is probably not for you. All right, let's begin my group number twos. I'm over here smiling because I was not expecting group number one to go that way. So let's see my group number twos. Your next hookup, your next little sexy time encounter. What can we know? Spirit, thank you. Messages for my group number twos, please. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages today. Messages for my group number two, Spirit. What can you tell us? Their next little hot and spicy encounter. What can you tell us, please? My group number twos. What can you tell us, please? What can you tell us? What can you tell us? Oh, the devil. Okay. Well, there's a lot of lust, and this person's going to be very, they feel very dominant. They feel very dominant. We have Six of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this person, they absolutely, especially if it's a man, even if it's not a man and it's just a woman who's just very much in their masculine energy, they're like a boss. They're, this person, they definitely want you going down on them. Like I kind of feel they kind of like that, like enjoy that to themselves. It's funny. It's almost like they're like, it's like a nice thing you can do for them or a sweet thing. Six of Coins, they're saying they'll return the favor though. Maybe not immediately. Oh, this person. Why the devil? And why the Emperor? Oh yeah. So this person, it's like it feels like when they're ready, when they want it, it's like they go for it and there's no like holding back. So that's why they get really like dominant. But you love it. This is something that you really like. Oh, okay. This person, yeah, they make sure that you finish too. Yeah, they do. And then it's funny because it feels like it might it might take them a moment. That's what I mean, like not right away, but they do. It feels like they know, and that's important to them. They here's the thing. They like to watch you like finish like on your own. So maybe that's why it feels like it's a little bit after. Um this person is like the type to like, now if you don't like this, you can disregard, but it's like they're the type to like if you have long hair, if you have thick hair, they'll like grab the back of your hair and like pull back. Like they want to expose neck. I'm also getting hand on neck. Yeah, this person likes hands. To use their hands. It's funny. So they try to be tender. They do. And they try to be sweet. I actually wouldn't be surprised if this person like brings you a little gift or something. And this person's into little gifts. I think that's why they feel like you going down on them is like a little gift. That's something that you need to know about this person because that's not going to change. This person is also very sexual. when it comes to emotions, I'm not seeing emotions yet. I'm seeing emotions on your part. You feel like you're into it. You have a lot of, yeah, I feel like you love what's going on here. This person feels familiar to you, so I don't think it's the first time you guys hook up. It doesn't feel that way. It feels like maybe this is some kind of reunion after a while. Why this Eight of Cups? You have two eights over here. I'm trying to figure out why. This person could try, if you said you didn't like something in the past, they could try to like stop that or leave it behind. Yeah, it could have been something that they were doing. Or maybe you haven't seen this person in a while because of work or family, or I feel like it's been a little while. Maybe they're even telling you about that. I'm not getting that this is a date. I'm not sure you guys are out with this person having a good time and then it rolls into this. I'm not picking that up. I'm picking up energy of you're catching up, or they're telling, it's interesting. They are talking about work, or they're talking about what they have going on. Maybe this person's a business owner or like some kind of boss. What else can you tell us? My group number two's next hookup. What can you tell us about this person and what's going on? What can they expect? What my group number two's expect next time they hook up with this person? Yeah, I'm getting that it's an opportunity to come back together. I feel like one of you is a little closed off. Maybe it's this person. So it feels like there's a very equal exchange of what's physically going on here. But I feel like why isn't there always more to it? It's not just a clean, fun time. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what else they're trying to tell us. I feel like this person, like you already have had some kind of situation, is what I feel like with this person. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else can you tell us, please? Messages for my group number twos. Their next sexy time encounter. Their next sexual encounter, please. What can you tell us? What do my group number twos need to know? We have the Fool. It could be a new beginning. It could be a new person for some of you. Maybe this person is, I don't know, really into work, or maybe they can't relax. They're just always used to calling the shots. What else can you tell us, please, about the next encounter? We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. All right, cute. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Six of Coins. All right, so this feels totally mutual. I feel like you guys are vibing. Whatever's going on here, I feel like, yeah, it feels like you guys are going to have a good time. It just feels like there's a little bit of a closed off energy. Maybe it's like warming up to the situation, or like I said, maybe if there is, like, this person's telling you something about work or what they've been going through, and that's kind of how it starts. By the Eight of Wands. Or maybe it could be that this person comes from work. Because look here's the King of Coins. They could have been working and they all of a sudden call you or message you. And they're like putting effort into it. I feel like they're the ones putting effort into it. They're like, hey, I'm free. And I feel like you guys are both excited. The Six of Coins. And it feels like it's coming from them. I don't know if you're the one reaching out. It feels like they're the ones reaching out or initiating. Something about this feels very traditional. I feel like you're dealing with someone. I don't know if you guys could be married to this person. I hope they're not married to somebody. It feels like this is zaddy vibes, to be honest. They could be a parent or just someone who's very mature. There's the energy of like they put work into things. So they seem pretty serious. And they seem pretty closed off when I'm not saying that you're not going to get to know them. I'm just saying they don't let just anyone get to know them. Like they're not even telling me. They put up like some kind of illusion. I feel like they're used to looking tough or being tough, and that's why they don't just like shut that off. It feels like you know this about them. You might know this person through work, or you know this, like you know them well enough to know this. Either way, you guys are going to have a good time. And if you were missing this person, or if it'd been a while, I feel like this is about to make up for it. It feels like there's a lot of factors that need to come together in order for you guys to come together. Like you guys could both live very busy lives. But it feels like it's interesting because I'm not necessarily sensing, I don't know if you guys are actually going to like, go full on like sex with this person. Like it might just be like, fool around or like just like maybe, I don't know, going down on each other or something. But it doesn't feel like there's a whole session. It feels like there's a lot of love and connection between you guys when this does happen. And it feels like you guys both wanted this to happen. Like I said, there's almost a feeling of your turn, my turn. That's what makes me think it's not like at the same time when you guys do hook up with this person. And it feels like you guys don't have to ask this person like before you know it. They're already like, getting like started on you. And it feels like maybe you've thought about this a lot or you fantasized about this a lot. Um, and it feels like you're going to get your wish. This person's putting in the work to make sure that that happens. I feel like it's important to them for you to finish. Maybe in the past it wasn't like that, and I don't know, maybe they're making it up to you. I don't know with this magician though. They're like, by any means necessary, my group number twos is gonna finish. Oh my god, they're literally saying that. That's so funny. They just gave me the Tower of the World, and then the other card that I saw was the Ten of Swords. Like finish, finish, done, done. So funny. Well, my group number twos, rest assured, this person is saying that they're gonna make sure that you finish. That might be what's new here. I don't know. Um, okay, let me pull. I love this. I feel like you guys already know who this might be. Um, but yeah, it feels like they're a business person doing business things. That's funny. Man, I feel like your reading was the vibe was so different. Let's see what other information. I'm going to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I can't really show you guys the images too much. We don't want our little video getting flagged for some BS. I don't even notice like the nudity on the cards. Like I legit don't even notice. They're just such a normal part that I forget that people get offended by nipples. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else can you tell us? My group number twos and their next sexy time encounter. What can you tell us about this situation? What can my group number twos expect? What can they expect, please? This person's okay. So here's the thing: they don't like to show emotion and stuff because, like I said, they're giving the illusion that they got it all together. But this person, oh my God, oh, I thought that was the Emperor. This person is definitely going to be working hard to make it happen for you. Um, this person wants this to be the time that is different or it changes things. They basically want to leave you shaking, friends. Okay, get it, Mr. Emperor. Group number two's person. They're coming up as the magician again because I do feel like they're going to pull all of their little tricks. Um, they're very lusty. They're also they got a little bit of a freak, a little bit of a nasty side to them, but they kind of suppress it with you. But they might surprise you and pull something. But here's the thing, this person's also very traditional. Like this person likes missionary still, but there's other things that they like want to try with you. And I think they will. They feel like they have some things that they want to show you. For some of you, they could even like want to like tie your arms, something like that, if you're into that. And also this card, it's like that Hierophant is, they're going down on him. And I really feel like your person, they really love that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're kind of pushing you down there, like, hinting at that. And that's how it starts. This person likes to feel in control. But it doesn't mean that they're not going to return the favor. I almost said the flavor. The flavor, baby. All right, my group number 2s. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. You'll have to let me know down below. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. You know why you're here. Today, we're going to be checking into your next little sexual encounter. What can you expect? The next little passionate, sexy time you have, friends. We're going to try to see with who it is, who this person is, what you need to know about the situation, what the vibe is like. The vibe of group 1 and 2 is completely different. So if you've listened to all of them, you'll have to let me know how they flow together. So yeah, my group number 3s, let's go ahead and put this little cutie right over there and let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 3s. My group number 3s, please. And the next hookup, the next encounter they have, the next spicy encounter, Spirit. What can you tell us? Who is this person? What are the circumstances? What can you tell us, please? The next hookup that my group number 3s have, their next sexy time. What can you tell us? Messages for my group number 3s, please. What can you tell us? My group number 3s, please. What can you tell us? All right, we have the 10 of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups. This tells me, like, finally, I'm getting it. I'm getting what I want. I feel like you guys are going to be very happy. What can you tell us? Which makes me feel like this was a long time coming. And maybe there was a lot of lack of certainty as to what was going on here. We have the Page of Wands, or maybe for you guys, it had just been a while since you have had a little bit of spice in your life. As I just hear Spice Girls. We have the Queen of Wands. You are in charge here. We have the Empress. Yeah, it feels like the choice is yours. And I feel like you're going to definitely go for it. I feel like there is hesitation, or like I said, there was like a lack of clarity to begin with. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. Again, it almost feels like it's been a while, or I've been bored. When is it my turn? All right, we dropped some. Let me see what these are. Oh my God, I just had to go digging for those. We have the Chariot and the 10 of Swords. So someone's going to be finishing. All right. Well, someone's coming. Right, why the 9 of Cups? The Hangman. It had been a while. You guys had been waiting for this for a while. Why the Ace of Swords? And it's when you least expect it. It's like we have nothing, and then it's happening. I have the Page of Wands. Listen, y'all. You're about to have a real, oh my gosh, you're kidding me. So some of you are reuniting with someone that you weren't sure what was happening, or maybe, like I said, it took a while. It feels like we're finally getting somewhere. And like I said, it goes from like 0 to 60. Like it wasn't here, and the next thing you know, this is a possibility. It feels like you kind of tried just going with the flow, feeling things out, even when it was uncertain. But things are about to be very obvious to you. So here's the thing. There's a very obvious attraction between you guys. So if this is someone that you already know, it almost feels like things move very quickly between you guys. Like you guys go from maybe not seeing each other. I mean, isn't that what with a situation, or, you know, a little sneaky link, like whatever you want to call it. It feels like it goes from 0 to 100. And you guys are both very receptive to each other. I also feel like the communication is quick and it's like, yes, this is happening. It feels super flirty, super passionate, super fun, but it also feels like there's emotion behind it and there's sweet gestures behind it. It doesn't feel like it's a cold hookup where you're like, we're not touching, we're not hugging, you're not allowed to kiss me in the mouth, like whatever it is. It doesn't feel like there's those limitations on this. This feels like there's tenderness and there's emotion behind it. It also feels like there's a lot of happiness in seeing this person again or reuniting with this person. Some of you, there's a lot of cups here, so there could be drinking involved. And you're feeling good. It feels like, yeah, it seems like you're feeling good and you're feeling like you look good. Um, and it feels like this person is, it feels like you're the one that's going to be doing the coming, my friends. Hopefully, I wish that for you. Interesting. Some of you might even like fall asleep for a second after. Get it, my group threes. Get that little snooze in. All right. I mean, it's been a long time coming, according to your reading. These keep flying off the table. So there's a decision here to make. There's a little bit of a hesitation and a decision. It's like, oh, okay. So maybe this was it. Maybe this has been anticipated. And it's like there's been a lot of patience. We've moved slow. And it's like, here's this reconciliation, this renewal. Maybe you guys both had to choose this if you already know who this person is. It just feels like there was some kind of, I don't know if it was a delay or some kind of hang up, some kind of snag. But now it's like all that's changed. It feels like you guys are very happy with what ends up happening here. What else can you tell us? What can you tell us about who this is with? For my group number threes, how will they know who this is? It's the one that's been moving very slow, and there seems to have been a lot of tension. Maybe it's a lot of sexual tension that has slowly built between you guys. You guys could have taken a break. There was no specific reason. It does feel like it's been a long time coming. Yeah, and it feels like you guys are going to reunite. All right. So that's how you would know who this is. It doesn't feel like it's brand new. It feels like we've been anticipating. And it feels like I feel like if this was going to happen, this is what the person you'd wanted to. There's a lot of lust and a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of lust and a lot of sexual like attraction here in your pile. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. What else do they need to know about this encounter with this person? What do they need to know about the next time they hook up with this person? Messages for my group number threes. What do they need to know? What's their hookup going to be like, please? Oh. That page of wands keeps coming through, which is like the hot and spicy. It's like that's the hookup card. You guys are going to have a fun time with this person. It's also going to be very give and take. I feel like the energy between you guys is pretty well balanced, and it feels like they want to reciprocate, you know, whatever you do. So it's like you go down on them, they want to go down on you. We have the Four of Cups. We'll see why. What's that going to be like? Queen of Wands. So you might feel interesting. You might feel like they don't touch you enough. Like you might feel like you want a little bit more from them, but I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like the reason that's coming up is because they might be a little self-conscious, even if they don't seem like the type. There's a lot of unknowns here as to what you may like. Or yeah, I don't know if they feel like they can't, or they're just not sure what you like. I would suggest voicing your needs, friends, or else there's going to be disappointment that could happen. So if they're an if they're a half inch off and you need to tell them to go to the left, tell them to go to the left. You know, if you want them to try something, I suggest telling them, you know what, I think I would like this, because there's a lot of unknowns here. What else, please? We have the Ten of Cups. They don't know. I feel like this person, I'm not telling you to give it to them, but it's almost like they need reassurance that they're doing a good job or that you like what they're doing. Why the Six of Coins, please? We have, so it's pretty slow moving, this encounter. Or like I said, maybe it's been like a long time coming. Because it feels like there's an emotional component here, but this person might I don't know. They're it's like they're questioning it. They're not sure. There's some kind of disconnect between, am I doing this right? Yeah, because someone here has, I don't know if they're disconnecting or if they're, I don't know. I would suggest communicating. That's all I'm going to say. Because it feels like for some of you, the group is split. So for those of you that have already encountered this person and you want more, you want them to do something different, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised if you just kind of voice it. Someone here is like willing to learn. They're willing to put in the work because they don't maybe know you in that way, or you guys haven't like done this enough, or I don't know. There's just something here. Let me see why this Four of Cups with this Ace of Cups. So there's a real chance at connection here. But that Four of Cups tells me that someone might not be realizing it. Oh, that could even be you if you're ignoring your own needs. Hopefully you're not, but you may be doing that by not speaking out loud. And it might be of benefit to give this person like a little bit of a heads up. That was a funny message. All right, let me see what else. What else can you tell us about this hookup with my group? Something about this makes you view something differently. Your emotional connection to them or something. Yeah, and then they come up as the Emperor. So this person, they want to make you finish. That's going to make them feel good. So that's why it's okay to kind of guide them if you need to. Now, if you don't, if they're doing everything the right way, maybe your reaction or lack of reaction is getting this person wondering if they're doing it right. So that's kind of, just take that if it resonates. It feels like you guys, it feels like you guys do a lot leading up to this, meaning I think there's conversation, there's uncertainty. Are we going to do this or not? And then here's the world. Yeah, they want to, they want you to finish. They don't want you to be disappointed. This person is concerned about making you feel disappointed or not giving you enough. I think this person cares about you, you guys. I haven't seen the King of Cups, and as I say that, there he is. Um, but I don't think they wear their heart on their sleeve. Very interesting. They go from the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups, or to the King of Cups. But this makes me, it's interesting that I said the five. It almost makes me feel like they kind of ignore their emotions. So maybe you might see how they treat you or how they kind of touch you, or maybe they're afraid to touch you. Maybe you want this person to be a little more assertive or a little more aggressive or take the lead. And maybe you just have to express that to them. And that's kind of the green light that they need. Because it doesn't seem like they are ready or like feel confident or comfortable enough to kind of make that decision on their own, to just kind of grab you and do as they wish with you, even if maybe that's what you want. Because it seems like someone's fantasizing about that. It almost seems like this person wants to tread lightly with you. But they are focused on pleasing you. I will say that. I do think you guys are going to have a good time, but that's good. That's the one thing I see is you kind of speaking up, or you letting it be known, or you kind of making something a little more obvious. I don't know. Give them a break, guys. It seems like your person needs it. Or the energies could be reversed. All right, let's get a few more messages with this Sexual Magic deck. I can't really outright show you guys the images, unfortunately, but some of them are cool. Like that one's okay. The Four of Cups. What's happening here? Someone's like, I don't know, disconnecting or ignoring something. Hopefully not. All right. What else can you tell us? My group number 3 is in their next hookup. What can you tell us? We have the Three of Swords. Someone's getting disappointed with the Eight of Cups in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so listen, yeah, this is just kind of a warning. Like, if you don't let this person know what you like, it's just going to kind of like create some kind of unspoken thing whenever either you guys hook up or in the afterthought, because it feels like someone here is really concerned about something being disappointed or someone being disappointed. So there needs to be some kind of communication or of just like a heads up. I don't know, some kind of, if you have to validate this person, I'm not sure what it is. I mean, it's going to be different for all of you guys. Look, you got 2 8s here, and I feel like you got a lot of 8s in your reading as well. Like someone's willing to work and someone's willing to like change it up. They're saying like be patient, like and also like patient, also like teaching for some of you, or like guiding. You're gonna have to guide this person, guys. They need a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a hey, yeah, that's good. All right. 3 completely different stories in all the groups. You guys will have to let me know how it went. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys.